Hello everybody, Gamer Penny here, bringing you another episode of our Lord of the Rings online Let's Play. And we are back with Baradbeam out here in the doom and gloom zone of Angmar. Today we're going to continue on the main story quest, and we're going to go look for survivors from Goladir's band. And to do that, we're going to head down over here. Kind of gives it away where we're going, but we're going to Gabalshathur. So we get to actually cross the line of watching stones that we, dismantled. Well, no, we didn't dismantle them. We just created like a stone to carry in our pocket. That's like, hey, you have no power here, sort of thing. So we're gonna run past them and see if we can find out what happened to our good friend. Gosh, what's his name? The ranger here, Bravin or something. He was part of Goladir's clan, and he did not make it past the Watching Stones, and he has had no word from Goladir or any one of his companions, and he's extremely downhearted because of it. So of course, not only is Baird going to go in search of them for him, because he is very, very close with the rangers, especially those of Evendim and the ones protecting Breland and the Lonelands. But he is also here on the behest of Aragorn, who I was thinking about it, and I think while he was last in Rivendell, Baradbeam finally told Elrond of his dream of this blonde elf. And Elrond kind of was like, I know exactly who you're talking about, but didn't tell Baradbeam that. Just kind of said, okay, if Galadriel, of all people, has deemed you important to the fate of Middle-earth, then you are. And I think that's why he's gotten Aragorn to trust Baradbeam. He's gotten a lot of people and done a lot of things for Baradbeam, because he's finally starting to see this man is no ordinary man. He seems like kind of the odd traveler and very beloved by the elves because they gifted him all these things, but they did that before he even told Elrond of Galadriel, and so it kind of makes sense. Elrond's like, okay, I can see why she chose you. Sort of thing. So I think that's where we're standing with the story right now. Elrond's like realizing that Baradbeam is going to have a part to play in all this, but doesn't quite know what yet. So he's kind of directing him towards Aragorn, directing him towards, the people of the fellowship that he's gathering to just kind of get him to help out and see if his part fits in with the fellowship. Maybe he's thinking, okay, this man goes with the ring. But I mean, Elrond doesn't even know that the ring is going to Mordor yet, so maybe he's trying to put some stuff together and think, okay, we cast, because didn't Elrond wanted to cast the ring out, right? Because he was there with Isildur at Mount Doom saying throw it into the fire, and Isildur didn't. So Elrond is continuously like, this ring can't stay here. It cannot fall into the wrong hands. It has to be destroyed. So he's kind of thinking Baradbeam might have a part to play in that, but he's still unsure. Because he knows what it does to, the minds of men and stuff. Like a human is not sturdy enough to be in possession of the ring without being corrupted by it. He knows that. As much as highly as he thinks of Baradbeam, I mean, he wouldn't even allow Aragorn to have it, and that's his adopted son. So that's where we are story-wise. I kind of like thinking where we are relationship-wise with the main characters, because the one of the things that I really like about Lord of the Rings Online is you do have that relationship with them. You're not just like a observer of it. You become like, you become a part of their story too, and that's kind of cool. I like that. Alright, we should be getting close here. I think it's through here. Yeah, you know how many times I've woken up in this graveyard here? Dang it, man. I just bringing back all these terrible, terrible memories. Alright, Gabble Shathur. Where we are now. First things first, let's get our pony path here. Okay.
What do you want?
Actually nothing. I don't want to pick up these side quests here. I would like to just talk to these rangers. Bragir.
I'm sorry. Did you need something?
Who are you? If you are not a servant of the Shadow of Angmar, how then did you pass through Ramus Dulion and not perish? Coroner sent you. That is joyous news. You're coming as a trump of victory to us. As a trump of victory? Like a trumpet of victory?
Will you hear my sorrows?
It is a pity that Coroner could not steel his heart against the Watchers of Ramus Dulion. The power of the Watching Stones is terrible. Many of the hillmen tried to flee back through Ramus Dulion and perished. We marched on, but ere we ever came unto Carndum, we were beset by orcs and creatures more terrible. Goladir was lost and our numbers were scattered. The scarce remnant that remains has barely managed to avoid the snares of the enemy for these last few years, but I fear Angmar has grown too strong, and we will not be able to hide forever. I have learned that one party of my kindred is encamped at a place called Gathforth Near, far to the north in the eastern reaches of Himbar. Go to them, if you would, and lend them what aid you may. Oh, we just straight up don't do anything out here? We just go to Gathforth Near? Alright. Well, we're gonna run up there, and I remember this run being absolutely terrible.
What do you need?
Could pay to unlock it, but I'm not that lazy. Okay, let's go to Gathforth Near then. And Gathforth Near is all the way up there, and this run is yuck. And over here is yuck. So that's all you need to know, is just this part of the main story, yuck. This part of the zone, yuck. Once we're done with, you know, this stuff, it's okay. It gets better. Actually, we're on book 7 now. Let's take a look at our, is this a special one? No, okay. Take a look at the main quest here, epic. We're on 7 of 8, but the thing is, before we even start Mordor, there's another whole story. Like another set of 8 chapters, 8 books that we have to do, which I just told you, when we get to 50, we're gonna be doing these story quests a lot. Hidden Hope, Scourge of the North, and then we have another whole book after that. And one of the cool things that you get at the end of it, you get a couple cool things, but you get a mount at the end of it that's really pretty. And then you get a really cool thing for your house. And I won't spoil it yet, but actually it wouldn't even make sense if I said what it was yet. So. And it's a cool story. It's just it's really kind of daunting to get done because you have to travel all over the place. And there are some instance dungeons that are a little rough. They're a little rough to do. Although we have not been having a problem on Baradbeam. So I wouldn't be surprised if for us they were a little bit better than doing them on a Protection Guardian, I guess. Which was what I was. No, I was a Redline Guardian. Wasn't I? I was a Redline Guardian, but I used a sword and shield. And I think, like, the best Redline Guardians don't use a shield. Is that true? I don't know. I don't know enough about about tanking to know. I don't know enough about the game, and every time I try to look up like guides and whatnot, they're all out of date. Oh, and there's actually some big news about Lord of the Rings Online, and not so much the game itself, but the company behind it. Standing Stone Games. So this used to be owned by Turbine, or published by Turbine. Then Turbine got bought out by Standing Stone Games, and I think they just got bought out by, is it Daybreak? Did Daybreak acquire it? I don't want to go down here actually. Yeah, this is the bad zone. We want to go up and around here. It might be Daybreak that bought them, but they got bought out by a different company. And the one thing that, you know, you always get worried when a company buys it out, when, you know, someone new acquires it. But they did publish a letter saying, hey, even though we got someone new owns us, we are all still working on the game, and we still have years of content to bring to you. So it was I mean, take it how you will. Sometimes that's true, sometimes that's just something they say so you can try to salvage it, but it's kind of good that someone wanted to acquire them. So, although, gosh, I have to look it up to see if it's Daybreak, because I feel like Daybreak bought some other game and like grounded it. It might have been H1Z1. Were they ones that bought that and then it went under? I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the game's around for a long time and they keep adding content. They just added something new, so I don't think it's gonna be like closed tomorrow or anything. It's not gonna pull a WildStar. Was anyone still even playing WildStar? I mean, I would be really curious, like, how many people were actually playing WildStar at the time that they shut down. Because they shut down, like, in the life of an MMO, they shut down real quick. And the only other one that shut down that quick was, it wasn't even, I think they were faster. That was MapleStory 2. I was surprised when that one shut down, actually, because I played that one a lot. I did a rating in that, and I actually really liked MapleStory 2. It just, they ruined it after the first, like, little expansion that they did for me, where it was, oh, I didn't start at the beginning. Like, I stopped playing for a bit and then came back. I'm so far behind, and there's not a catch-up mechanic, basically. So, kinda shot yourself in the foot there. Alright, this is kind of the weird thing. You go around this outside, and it barely looks like there's an entrance there, but there is, up here, through this mountain. Like a hidden passage. Gath forth near. I'm trying to remember the first time I tried to find this place and how absolutely ridiculous it was. Maybe that's why I have, like, bitter memories of this. Is I couldn't even figure out how to get to Gathforthnear. I had to watch a video, I think, and be like, where's the entrance? I don't get it.
Greetings.
Right. Hello, Ranger.
What can I do for you?
You have come from Coronir by way of Bragar? Welcome, then, and well met. Indeed, we could use your aid. These last few years have seen us nearly vanquished. But it is not for me to tell you of our woes. You should enter within and speak with Lorniel, Golodir's daughter. Okay. We'll talk to Lorniel. We've got a lot of side quests out here if we absolutely need them. Lorniel's room. Okay. I'm gonna say, where is Lorniel? Got a room back here. Hey, Lorneal.
What can I do for you?
I do not believe good fortune alone brings you hither, my good man. Come, we have much to speak about.
Could I speak with you a moment?
If you came from Bragar, I have no doubt you heard that my father was lost. He was indeed lost to us, but I do not believe he was slain. I have heard reports from our allies that he was taken captive and is being held within the dungeons of Carn Dûm. One such ally, a sympathetic hillman from the hostile eastern tribes named Rag Hall, claims that he has acquired a scroll from the libraries of Carn Dûm that tells how to gain access to the city. If you would meet Ragnall and obtain the scroll from him, it would be a tremendous step towards freeing my father from the clutches of the enemy. Be wary, though. He will be waiting just south of Baal Catharnak, a hillman village which lies to the southwest of Gathforthnear. Most of the hillmen there are in the service of the Iron Crown. Alright. We will head out, but first I'm going to stop by your shops and clear out a little stuff from my inventory.
I am at your service.
I shouldn't have a whole lot. Oh, we're gonna lock this so I don't accidentally sell it. There. I didn't do what I said I was gonna. I said I was gonna sell that on accident. Okay, so this and this. This. We're gonna sell those two. And does this look like a cool thing or no? Sell those. Oh, no, wait. We don't want to do that. We want to do this and get some motes of enchantment out of it. Okay. Color thing. Okay. Alright, let's go. What are you guys?
How may I be of assistance?
Where do you get this stuff? Probably from the raid. Answer my own question. Okay. Let's go find Ragnall. Look at that hawk right there. That's good. He is located, of course, over here. Okay. Bar. Me coming through. Oh gosh. Don't mind me coming through. Almost fell right off the edge there. So we decided that for Christmas this year, we're going to be doing a Lord of the Rings marathon movie watch. Not The Hobbit. Just Lord of the Rings. Which is going to be fantastic. You know, I'm just in a talkative mood today. I guess I'm sorry. But I saw online that some people, not a lot, but some, were petitioning to have, what is it, Martin Freeman's Bilbo, like, CGI'd into the Lord of the Rings movies. You know how they did with Anakin in Star Wars? And the response was a very polite but very firm hell no. Which I had complete and utter, like, thank you for doing that. Because Ian Holm was so good, and he's, I mean, he's passed away since, but he was so good as Bilbo in there. Why in the world would you CGI someone else in? Like, it, just like with Star Wars, I hated that they CGI'd Hayden Christensen in there. Like, really, just put the guy who acted the actual part. Like, ugh. So I'm glad that they got that response, because that's the response that I was looking for.
By enemies.
Am I being attacked by something? Hey, how about you stop that? I saw this bird fly up on it. It's actually a bat, I think. It was like, is that one of my birds? Is that a friendly bird? Of course it's not a friendly bird, and it's actually a bat. Okay.
We are beset on all sides.
You were sent here by the woman from the south. Here, take this scroll. My people are suspicious. I must go at once. The Moraville have seen you. I must flee. Blah. Hey. Hey, sweetheart. This hunting Moraville. These are kind of cool, cool monsters. Now, were these in the books? Like any of the books? Moraville? Or are they a game-only enemy type? They're really cool, by the way. Alright, now we bring the scroll back. This is where I said, you know, some of the end book quests, they're not meant to just be doing the book straight through. Like, they're meant to be doing alongside side quests. But it gets really, fetchy. Fetch questy, of course. Well, we're going for a swim. In this gross green lake. Huh. Big old troll. Who needs this one? It's out by captains, guardians, minstrels, and Bjornings. Right. Okay. Get back up over here. Okay. Don't fight me. Just passing through. Where's the lake? I'll know where we are. Wait, there we are. Coming through. This is another player. Lindahad. He's level 116. Dang it. I was like, oh cool, someone else leveling. Nope, he's probably just here doing his book quest because he skipped it. Or he could be grinding Karn Dune for rep and cosmetic stuffs. Alright, Lorneal, I have your scroll. Left all the doors open. Whoops.
How can I be of service?
Did you find Ragnall? Ah, that must be the scroll he told of. Let me see it.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I fear we may have been deceived, Baradbeam, for this scroll is written in black speech, and may say nothing of value. I cannot say, for black speech is not a tongue with which I am familiar. Even so, I would know what this says. Perhaps the elf Lairdin may have some proficiency in this writing. He is an old friend of my father's, and he is here in Gathforth near. Take the scroll to him and ask him his opinion. If it may help us free my father, then we must learn its secret at once. Okay, we are getting further and further behind the required level for this. This one's 47. We're now 3... Is he this way? Villager's room. Oh, that's where he is, right? No. No, that's not where he is. Not at all. We're 3 levels behind now. I'm gonna have to do some side quests, and I would like to not do them up here. But we'll see. Alright, here's Lairdin.
The shadow is on my spirit.
Alas, but I have never taken the time to learn the cruel mutterings of the orcs. I have no desire to speak with them by any means save my sword. If this scroll did indeed come from Cairn Doom, Elrond Half-Elven may have an interest in it, and he assuredly knows the Black Speech. Go to Rivendell and seek out the master of the last homely house if you would know the answer to your riddle. I have to go all the way to Rivendell. But I just changed my thing to Oghair. I wonder if the horse has a fast travel to a closer place. Although when I looked at it, I think they only had 3, and I'm guessing it's like this. What would the third one be? This? Rift? See.
What do you need?
Oh, Rivendell, swift travel, sick! We did it! What horse was I looking at where I only had 3? Maybe that was the other one. They probably added that in, knowing that people were gonna be doing this book quest like this. Alright, we are in a much happier place in Angmar, and I honestly think Baradbeam probably stays a couple days here, and it's like, it's so nice here. Yeah, we can go down this way. I usually don't come this way to go to the Elrond, but cool. It's cool. We gotta get all that dust and rot and stink out of our clothes. Out of our pores. Baradbeam's just taking in real nature and the soothing, calm waters of the Brunian, and probably taking a bath while he's here. Talking with Bilbo and Frodo and whatnot. Gandalf. Taking a breather. And then he's heading back to Angmar. I think. I think so. It would make sense that we head back there. I know we do eventually. I'm not sure if it's right after this quest, though. Alright, to Elrond. Now, can I go, a 120 Runekeeper. Can I go straight back out to Gathforthnear from here? I would think so. If there's a fast travel here, there must be a fast travel there, too. Did you travel far to come to the valley? I sure did. Let me tell you where I came from. Alright, hey, Elrond.
Will you lend me your aid once more?
What is this? You were sent by the daughter of Goladir and by the elf Lairdin? What a strange fate has brought you hither. The shadow of Angmar has grown with the shadow in the east. Give me the scroll. I will unravel this mystery for you.
A strange fate brings you hither.
Lorneo's hopes were not wholly in vain, for this scroll does indeed reveal a way to pass the gates of Carn Dûm. The scroll tells of a special key needed, forged of a dire black iron found only in the foul pits of Angmar, and the secrets of its crafting. I believe such a key could be made of mithril, for the strength of Moria silver may overcome whatever resistance the lock may give. Unfortunately, we have not mithril to use. Perhaps you should seek the aid of Lord Dwalin at Thorns Hall in Ered Luin. The dwarves know best the secrets of mithril. It is they you should speak with. I have transcribed the contents of the scroll in Westron. The dwarves should have no difficulty reading it. Really? We gotta go all the way. Gotta go to Thorns Hall from here. Interesting. So we need to find some mithril. Funnily enough, if we were to talk to Bilbo, he would have a mithril thing, but he gave it to Frodo. Bilbo gave Frodo a mithril chain vest. And we won't want to take that anyway, because if Frodo was not wearing that chain vest, he'd die in Moria. I wanna look at this guy. Or this girl. Girl? Guy? I don't know, it's hard to tell with elves. But I like their elf outfit, you know? Looks very runekeeper-y. Man, 120. We're 44. just throwing that out there. Just in case you thought the series was ending soon. Alright. We gotta go to Thorns Hall.
Megovanen.
Oh. Thorns Hall? Is that a place we can go? No. So we go to Bree. And then from the south gate.
How can I be of service?
That guy looks cool. Baird Luine, Thorns Gate. Okay. Here we go. And away we go. Just 2 quick clicks. And I always dismount. Place the door. Oh, we've never been here before? I suppose not. Like, we wouldn't have had a reason to come out here. Okay, well, this is Thorns Hall. This is, if you were a dwarf, this is your starting city. So we've been down to the elves one because of Lore Master quest took us down there. We've not been up here to the dwarves one. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's a big, city in the side of a mountain, as dwarves do. Thorns Hall, the Great Hall. There's banks and auction houses over there, shops over there, I think. And then everything is, branching off from this main hall. Dwelling, I think, sits up here on the throne. That's the crafting forges. There's fishing over there, and down beneath there is a brewfest thing, like a party hall. So that's Thorns Hall. But we are gonna ride a horse straight up to the throne. Let me tell you, we'll hop off. Hey, Dwellin.
Greetings.
Greetings, man. You have come from Elrond of Rivendell. Then you will have the aid of Durin's folk. Let me see that scroll.
Might you lend me an ear?
That we can forge this key, I have no doubt, but there are some items we will need before we can begin. Master Elrond's instructions say that we need Mithril, but there is none to be had in the Blue Mountains. Also, we will need something to cast a mold from. Now, one of the gifts Bilbo took back from the Lonely Mountain was a nugget of Mithril. I doubt he understood its value, so he probably left it behind when he returned to Rivendell. However, he may have given it to the Matham House in Michael Delving. Perhaps the keeper of the Matham House can help you with that. As for the casting, Atli Spiderbane sent word that the Archet guards found a ruined key among the bodies of the Black Wolves. John Brackenbrook may still have it. If their leader was from Angmar, as I have heard, maybe that the key is just what we need to cast the mold. Seems extremely fortuitous. Okay, so... But didn't the nugget that, What's this? Didn't the nugget that Bilbo brought back from the Lonely Mountains, isn't that what he turned into his chain plate, like his Mithril chain vest? I don't actually know. Okay, so we've got to go to Archet, and to, what? No house. Easy. We're going to the Shire. I haven't decorated it, so don't judge me when we show up. I decorated it just like that, see? The trees, the maypole, the haystack, but that's it. And then the inside. But here's Baradbeam house if you didn't see it. We got that in a different episode. Yeah, and we were right here by the exit. So, I don't know if this was quicker than going to the horse or whatnot, but it is what it is. 'tis what it is. So now we can go up to Michael Delving. There's not a horse right here? It's down there. Wait, is it in there? Here's dog. Can you buy more than one house in this game now? No, this takes you to, let's say a war. Okay, so it's not going to be faster to come to our house. I think that horse takes you to, like, the war fronts. Why are we in first person? I was like, something's wrong here. I can't quite see. I guess. I mean, we're almost Michael Delving. There's a horse stable. This is the horse track in the Shire, by the way. You used to have to race your horse to be able to purchase your first horse. You'd have to go around this obstacle course. And I absolutely hated it every single time. So I'm glad they got rid of it. Just throwing that out there. Might be a hot take, but thank you for not making me race on a very laggy game that doesn't always respond to my input. Alright, we're going to that, actually, right there, that Matham house. Up on the hill there. Whee! We're gonna break our ankle. Oh no. This is our hometown. This is where Baradbeam makes his home now. He probably really loves Michael Delving and stays in Michael Delving a lot, but he also probably goes to Hobbiton, like, non-stop. And honestly, I would see him going to visit the Boffins in Buckland a lot. I think he probably finds them very amusing, and he would go to visit many times. Alright, I need some mithril.
How do you do?
Hello there, what can I do for you? A Mithril Nugget, never heard of it. Oh, you mean that chunk of silver old Bilbo brought back from his adventures? I thought it was too light for real silver. Well, it must have little value then, and I don't see why we should keep it. You're quite welcome to take it. Here. Oh, dang. Got mithril in my pocket.
Just a moment.
Can I go in here and see what... Because we're like acquaintances now, right? Oh. Are they dressed up for Christmas? Love it. Hey.
I'm pleased to be of service.
Butter knife. A frying pan. Can I buy anything here? A pitchfork? A mailbag? Prize Matham. Horse. What's our horse that we have? Seed of Michael Owen. Okay. Shovel. A tome of the turtle. We could get a turtle. Specimen jar. Filled with fireflies. Interesting. Get the Matham lawn sleeve tunic. A ward of Hobbit virtue. Grace, you have to be a Hobbit. Hobbit cake. Oh, you need cooking to make these. Really? We have cooking, right? No, we have farming. Dang. Well, Tom with the turtle will be nice when we get there. We're gonna get a little turtle to brighten the day. Okay. Well, cool. What's this?
Is there something I can do for you?
Really? Yes, I would like all of these that I don't have already. Is there anything else? This. 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 Platinum inlay recipe. Ooh. Fire oil. Yellow enamel. Okay, well we got a bunch of, I don't know if that was really from Mathem Society that we needed to get all these, but a bunch of recipes. They're all for not us. But that's okay. Oh, we got battle scrolls. Lots of hunter stuff. Minstrel. Hunter. Champion. Lore Master. Artisan Parable. Next induction cannot be interrupted. Interesting. It's like for extremely skilled players, by the way. Not us. Is there another... Like, what else is here? Is there another reputation person? Requires ally standing. What are we at? Reputation. We're friend. We're friends. We still got a long way to go. We're ally with the Wardens of Innuminas. Really? World was... Oh my god, is this the turtle that we're gonna get? Okay, we need to be friends with the Mathem Society. It's like something screeched in my ear. Turn around and it's a turtle. Alright, now we gotta go to Bree. Where am I going? I'm just doing the 360. So let's hop on over to Bree. Look at all the people here. Hello, everyone. Okay.
Hello there.
2, 3, and I need... Oh, actually, if we go to Comb... It's gonna be really quick to get up to Archit from there. In fact, is there a
How can I be of service?
There's people running around. Oh, it's just a champion and his squire. I was like, what's going on here? Alright, let's head up to Archit and get the key that John Brackenbrook found off of people that were invading, which we helped fend them off with. Gosh, coming back out here makes me want to deed. And it's not, we are not deeding, so don't worry, I will not put you through that. But, you know, one day we might sit down and actually take a look at what deeds we need to do. And we'll do a couple of them, maybe, like the ones that we need to find all the locations or find different pieces of or something. We might try to do some of those. But that day is not today. Just throwing it out there. Oh, look at all the little newbies, all the little lobies. I love them. I like seeing people play this game. I wonder how many people like this is their first character. You are in for such a treat. Okay.
Greetings.
Greetings, friend. What may I help you with? You say you have come all the way from the Blue Mountains to retrieve that old ruined key we found among the Blackwold's belongings. It is true that it was found among things we believe were called their cobs, which is the only reason I kept it. It's quite useless. Here, may it assist you in your endeavors. Alright, hey, you got a port for me back to Thorns Hall? Hey, little 8. Level 8. What's this? Mithril Trader?
Hello there.
Blood-based steed. Riding characteristic. Outrider Stogian? No. Milestones. Interesting. Okay. Well, what I'll do is we'll do a quick fast travel. I wonder if we could go from Combe to Thorns Hall. We'll do a quick fast travel back to Thorns Hall. Gosh, I hope we can go from Combe. Remember when we started off here? I know it's stupid because we're only level 44, but like running back through here, I'm getting nostalgic for, I'm like, oh, I should start a new character. It says Hall Alcoholics. Oh, I miss this place. Remember this zone? The Bree zone. Jeez, that townsperson is still wondering what they're going to do now, Eric. Okay, let's see. Does this have a fast travel Thornscape? And I think with that, what I'll do is we'll just sign off at Thorns Gate and we'll turn it in when we get back. And then we'll head back out and see if we can forge this key to Karn Doom. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. So guys, I want to thank you so much. I know this sort of story quest is a little, like I said, it's a fetch quest. It gets to be that way for just a little bit, and then it really does pick up, I promise. But right now, we're just kind of setting the stage. So guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support on this series. If you do want to see more of the Lord of the Rings online Let's Play, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone.